the military unit. So secret, it doesn't exist. You were never here. This mission never happened. There is a unit inside the United States military that officially doesn't exist. No press conferences, no recruitment ads, no public records. When they deploy, the world never hears about it. And when they succeed, someone else gets the credit. Pause. This is the story of America's most secret military unit. Title screen hits. Deep bass drop. If you search for them, you'll find almost nothing. No official website, no confirmed roster, no public base location. But insiders know them by another name, Delta Force. Officially, 1st Special Forces Operational Detachment Delta. But even that is only part of the truth. Because Delta Force doesn't operate alone, and they sit inside a shadow command structure called JSOC, Joint Special Operations Command. JSOC doesn't just plan missions, it runs the most sensitive operations on Earth. When a mission is too risky, too political, too deniable, JSOC handles it. And at the tip of that spear, Delta. You don't apply to Delta Force, they watch you. Every year, thousands try out for special forces. Only a fraction become Green Berets. Even fewer make it into Tier 1 units. Delta recruiters observe soldiers quietly. Combat performance, mental stability, decision-making under chaos. Then one day, you get a letter. No flashy branding. No explanation, just coordinates. And a date. That's selection. Mountains. Freezing wind. A rucksack weighing over 45 pounds. No GPS. No marked trails. Just a map and a time limit. You walk alone. Miles turn into blisters. Blisters turn into blood. No one screams at you. No one motivates you. Because Delta doesn't care how loud you are. They care how quiet you are under pressure. Sleep deprivation, navigation tests, psychological interviews designed to break your ego. Most quit. Some fail. Very few are invited to continue. And here's the twist. Physical strength isn't what eliminates most candidates. It's decision-making under stress. Because Delta isn't building soldiers. They're building problem solvers in chaos. If selected, you enter the operator training course. This is where good soldiers become surgical instruments. Voiceover, close quarters battle, hostage rescue, urban warfare, advanced demolitions, foreign weapons mastery. You don't just train with American rifles, you train with Russian, Chinese, Middle Eastern, because in real missions, you use whatever works. Every movement becomes instinct. Door breach, flashbang, clear left, clear right. Milliseconds matter. You train until hesitation disappears. And then, you train more. Officially, Delta Force doesn't comment on operations. But history leaves clues. Panama, Iraq, Afghanistan. Counter-terror missions across continents. High-value target raids. Hostage rescues. Night operations that never make headlines. When Osama bin Laden was targeted, another elite unit carried it out. But Delta has conducted similar missions for decades. Some successes are known, most are buried. Because if a mission fails publicly, it creates international consequences. So secrecy isn't just strategy, it's protection. What does it do to a human being? To live in silence? Voiceover softens. Operators don't post war stories. They don't write memoirs mid-career. They don't tell neighbors what they do. Their families often know very little. You deploy. You return. No explanation. The burden isn't just physical. It's psychological. You operate in morally complex environments. Split-second life or death decisions, zero recognition. And when it's over, the world moves on. But you don't always. Why not just admit everything? Because exposure creates targets. If enemies know your structure, your tactics, your operators, they adapt. Secrecy protects missions and families and future operations. The more invisible the unit, the more powerful it becomes. The most secret military unit in America isn't powerful because of its weapons, or its funding, or even its training. It's powerful because it operates without ego, and without applause, without existence. Some of the most important missions in history were carried out by people you will never know. They were never here. On screen text, some stories can't be told, but some can be explored. If you want to understand how America builds its most elite warriors, subscribe. Because next, we're breaking down the hardest military selection process in the world.